The girl was playing when she accidentally got into a safe, not noticing that the safe door was slowly closing. Trapped in the suddenly confined space, she began to cry in fear. Her cries caught the attention of her father, who was cooking in the kitchen. The man immediately entered the code, trying to open the safe to rescue his daughter, but found that it didn't work at all. He tried entering the code several more times, but still couldn't open the door. It was then that he realized his wife had secretly changed the code. The girl inside got more and more scared. The man quickly called his wife, who was at yoga class, asking for the code, but to his shock, a stranger answered the phone. Having no time to think much, he told the stranger to get his wife on the phone. Unexpectedly, the stranger set a condition that he must divorce his wife. The man never thought his wife would cheat on him, but he had no time to argue. Furious, he demanded the stranger hand the phone to his wife immediately. Just then, his wife had just finished yoga and came over. When she heard her husband calling to ask for the safe code, she looked very annoyed. She mistakenly thought her husband was trying to steal money from the safe, which was also why she changed the code, so she refused to give him the code and even immediately hung up the phone. As the girl's cries grew louder, the man had to comfort his daughter while calling the rescue team. Soon, the rescuers arrived on the scene. After inspecting the safe, the captain discovered that it contained a special anti-theft device. Forcing it open would trigger an internal mechanism and activate the defense system, putting the little girl inside at even greater risk. But they had no choice and could only try to open it. Even the cutting tool overheated and smoked due to the safe's special material, making it impossible for them to pry it open. The anxious man tried entering the code again, but the captain stopped him and warned that this was his last chance. If he entered the wrong code one more time, the safe would activate its lock mechanism, and it would not be possible to try again for a month. The safe's alarm went off, indicating that the oxygen level inside was dropping rapidly. In despair, the man could only call his wife again, but she was busy practicing yoga and couldn't answer the phone. He had no choice but to go to the yoga studio himself to get the code. At this moment, the girl inside the safe was already showing signs of oxygen deprivation. When the man rushed to the yoga studio as fast as he could, he was shocked to discover that his wife's yoga instructor was actually the stranger who had previously answered his call. Suddenly, he understood why his wife had become so obsessed with yoga recently, but he had no time to dwell on this. He grabbed his wife and headed for the door, wanting to rush home. However, the young man stepped forward and provoked her, saying he was just joking. The woman was completely enraged by his words and yelled at her husband, accusing him of being so desperate for money that he would even use their daughter's life as a threat. She refused to give him the code, declaring that she wouldn't go back with him, and even told him to leave immediately, threatening divorce if he didn't.